So you've discovered that for your family, hard surface flooring is a much better option than carpeting that can trap in allergens, dirt, grime, and even viruses. Well, I'd say arguably the very best option would be real hardwood flooring because hardwood is eco-friendly, cleanable, repairable, beautiful, and lasts longer than other wood forms. However, hardwood flooring costs can often exceed a budget very quickly, which is not necessary when there are less expensive options that can be just as beautiful. So which of those options is going to be right for you? Well, let's talk about it. Welcome back everyone, Mrs. H here. Today we're talking budget-friendly options for hardwood flooring. So we're specifically going to talk about the costs and the pros and cons. But before we get started, if you want to be a part of the tribe, please subscribe. And as always, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. So if you're ready, let's get started. One very good alternative for hardwood flooring is known as LVT or luxury vinyl tile. It can also be referred to as vinyl planking. Listen, this kind of flooring has come a long way over the years. The look can sometimes be impossible to differentiate from hardwood. Now, because it is vinyl, it is often used in kitchens and baths, and you can definitely feel that it is not hardwood, but it is a very good match for the look. Another good alternative is wood laminate flooring. This look is also becoming a close match to hardwood, but the feel is quite a bit different. So let's talk about the pros and cons of each. I'm going to start with laminate. Laminate flooring is the least expensive of all the options. Essentially, it's just printed paper. Some look more realistic than others, but it's glued to wood byproducts and bonded with resins. And there's usually a plastic layer that covers the printed design to add protection. There are, of course, varying degrees of layering and protection by manufacturer, but this is the essential makeup of all of them. Now, the cons are that this type of flooring is not repairable through sanding and staining. So for warping or damage, you would have to replace the area, and for continuity, the entire floor would have to be replaced if the same product is no longer available. Another con is that laminate flooring can release what is known as VOCs or volatile organic compounds, which can be hard for asthmatics or those with breathing related illnesses. And a third con would be that laminates have a tendency to be very slippery. So care is definitely needed, especially when you're in socks. Now let's consider some of the pros of laminate flooring. One pro is that it is water resistant, which means it will not allow liquids to seep through the interlocks, and it'll stop the potential for mold or mildew to grow beneath your flooring. However, it's important to note that if water does come into contact with the wood product layer, mold and mildew can set in. So it's definitely best to hire a professional to install it. A second pro is that the laminate flooring is relatively low maintenance. A simple damp but not wet mop can be used to keep it clean. Finally, the greatest pro is the cost. Laminate floors will always beat hardwood or vinyl planks in price, hands down. So if hardwood does not fit into your budget, laminate flooring is a great option. Now let's talk about vinyl flooring. No, we are definitely not talking about the same material you had on your kitchen floors growing up as a kid. While that material still does exist today, the preferred material is LVT, which is also known as luxury vinyl tile or planks. And it is nothing like the vinyl of times gone by. This type of flooring has either a rigid vinyl or composite core, both with multiple scratch and stain resistant layers. This flooring is much more modern and matches wood grain so closely that it is actually highly sought after. But there are some cons, so let's discuss those. First, vinyl flooring cannot be repaired. Like its greatest competitor, laminate flooring, damaged areas of vinyl flooring would need to be replaced, and it is a bit more expensive to do so than laminate flooring. Another con is that vinyl planks can also release VOCs that could be harmful to those with breathing issues. And finally, some vinyl floors can dent with heavy objects on top of them. Now let's talk about the pros of vinyl flooring. One is it is both water and heat resistant, but more importantly, it is waterproof. As such, luxury vinyl flooring can be fully immersed in water for long periods, dried out, and then reused completely unaffected. Now, another pro is that vinyl flooring offers very low maintenance. It can be wet mopped and even scrubbed if needed. Finally, luxury vinyl planks are more durable than laminates as they do not scratch easily and are only slightly more expensive. Now, as I'm sure you are aware, only you can determine which is right for you. Depending, of course, on the quality, neither flooring type will negatively impact the resale value of your home. However, neither has the positive impact of hardwood. Now, I do have two bonus flooring materials I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, and one is wood grain ceramic tile and the other is engineered hardwood. That's right, manufacturers have come up with a way to mimic wood using ceramic tile and engineered wood, and they're both very beautiful. However, as with any ceramic tile, it is high maintenance, and the engineered hardwood is just as expensive as natural hardwood. And they are both just as expensive to install as hardwood flooring. Now that you're aware, please share. And for more like this coming down the pike, all we ask is that you please like. Above all, be kind, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.